Hi Pisces, welcome to your daily reading. I hope you're doing well. We're going to have a look and see what's being highlighted for you at this time, what you need to know for your highest good. As always, take what resonates, disregard the rest. Don't force anything to fit. Feel free to check out any other video on the channel. Okay, Harvey and Charlie are doing my head in this morning. Harvey, no. No. He's not impressed with me, in case you didn't hear that. He talks back. This is my second attempt at recording your video, Pisces, because there have been shenanigans. Okay. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Hope you have your coffee ready. I have mine. What are you guys drinking? Like, I drink black coffee. It's got no sugar, no milk, no nothing in it. What are you guys drinking? Some of you have said matcha. Some of you have said tea. Some of you have said lattes, I think I've read in your comments. What kind of coffee are you drinking? Or what kind of coffee would you like to drink? Okay. If you're a coffee drinker. If not, just share whatever your favorite beverage is. We'll include you, okay? All right. What's going on for Pisces at this time? Take what resonates, disregard the rest. Check out any other video on the channel. Thank you all for liking the videos, for sharing them, for your beautiful comments, and for subscribing. We just passed 3,000 subscribers. Yay. All that being said, Pisces, let's just get going. What's going on for Pisces? Okay, here we go. I'll be doing your weekly shortly after this, so stay tuned for that. Okay, bottom of the deck, Queen of Wands. Now in your pre-shuffle, the first time I tried to record a video, the Four of Cups came out. We'll see if it comes back out here, but there was a feeling of just dissatisfaction, something letting you down, not going your way. Now you get the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck, so I feel like you're coming out of a feeling of dissatisfaction. You're coming out of something, you know, being disappointed over something or someone. And the Queen of Wands here says, you know what, I'll go get something else. I'll make something else happen for myself, okay? This is confidence. This is exuberance. This is, I choose to be happy no matter what happens, right? Fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sag could be significant. So let's see. Current situation, we have the World. Let me just figure out how to cover her. There we go. Current situation, the World. So something wrapped up, okay, a big cycle. This is also a focus on yourself, Pisces. The challenge is the Knight of Swords. I feel like something annoyed you, something upset you, made you slightly angry, and you decided to use that anger, to use that frustration to fuel a new fire, right? To use the anger, not sit in it. The Four of Swords and the Foundation, it could be that you've been waiting for something that's just not happening. It's just not coming together. It's very frustrating. There's not a lot you can do about it, okay? It feels like something is very, very stuck, like frozen, okay? Solid. And you could have gotten to that breaking point with the World where you said, you know what? If it was going to happen, it would have happened. I just need to forget about it and look at something else. Yeah, the Tower in the recent past. Some sort of unexpected development. There was just the last straw, and it made you think, you know what? I don't think this is ever going to happen. Or, you know what? Maybe this not happening is a good thing for me. How could that be, right? Entertaining those possibilities that, you know what? Maybe it's a case of rejection is protection here. Like, I really wanted this. I really thought it was something. And yet, it's not happening. You know, let me take a step back, change my view on it, change my perspective, or something happened or something was said or done that put you in that place of, you know what if I looked at it a different way? What if it's this instead of that, you know? On the mind, if I can pick up the card, we have the Moon. It got you all in your head now and in your feelings with the Moon. Could be dealing with a Cancer or a Pisces on the mind, but you're in contemplation mode. You're in contemplation mode. What else could I do? Where else could I go? Is there anything else I could do with this? Or am I not doing something I'm supposed to be doing? Am I doing too much of something I shouldn't be doing? You're in contemplation mode, like digging deep, Why do I feel the way I feel, okay, with the moon? Why do I want this in the first place? What is it about this thing that's giving me such trouble? So what's happening today? We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Star that I have to cover because YouTube is slightly silly. That's just my opinion. And the High Priestess. Pisces, I feel you're over this. I feel like you are. So I don't want to now start poking at it again. But it seems that there's some sort of offer coming in that is what you wanted with the Star, what you wished for, and what your intuition has been telling you with the High Priestess. That was going to happen, and yet you didn't see it happen. Now, I'm not going to say wait, keep waiting for this. I'm not going to say that, Pisces. If this is for you, it will find you, it will track you down, it will reach you. You know what I mean? You don't have to wait for it. And I feel like you've waited enough. And I feel like you're in this place of confidence of, you know what? Fine. It's not happening. Maybe it's protection. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that wasn't it. That's okay. I'm good with that. Let me now switch my focus. See what else is out there for me. What other options do I have going on? So you're in this place of acceptance, of release, whatever, fine. I thought it was it, but maybe I was wrong. Because your intuition has been telling you something about this, right? It's been yelling at you. You've been having dreams about this. You've been having all sorts of symbols, signs, synchronicities around you. Confirmations that it's happening, it's coming, and yet you did not see it coming. It reminds me a bit of what's blocking your manifestations video that I did. I'll link it at the end. You can have a look at it as well. And now you're in a place of, you know what? Fine. Not a problem. I'm not going to fight this. I'm not going to keep fighting this. I'm not going to keep waiting for this. Off I go. You know what? But it looks like, I don't know if it's the same thing. Okay, they're saying yes with Temperance. It was just a matter of divine timing. Let's get more out here, Pisces, because I'm right there with you. Listen, I too am annoyed about something. And in a place of, you know what? If anything was going to happen, it would have happened by now. Never mind. I'm moving on, right? Because I'm keeping myself stuck. And for what? So, I feel you. I really do. Let's clarify for Pisces. Current situation with the world, the Knight of Pentacles. Something, oh my God, the Knight of Pentacles with the Four of Swords is something that moves so slow, it looks like it's not moving. Okay? That's what this is about. And that's what you're saying, you know what? I'm not going to wait anymore. The Knight of Swords is the challenge, the speed of things, right? Three of Pentacles. Too many people involved, too many cooks in the kitchen, trying to build something. Collaboration might have been an issue. Reciprocation might have been an issue. But I also see someone now rushing in to create, rushing in to collaborate, rushing in to talk. The Four of Swords in the foundation, the Five of Pentacles. You waiting to see what happens, because that's the guidance you were getting, Pisces. You know what I mean? It's like, it's coming, Pisces, and you're like, okay, cool. I'll wait. I'm here. I'm open. I'm available. I mean, you did everything. But you waiting kept you in this place of lack. It kept you in this place of, why is it not happening? Why is it not coming? I really wanted it. Why is it not coming together? What's going on? I thought, you know, guides, angels, universe, I thought you said this was for me, and it's coming, and it's not. And it makes you feel empty and lacking, and like somehow you're not doing enough, or you're not good enough, or you know what I mean? You start questioning yourself with the moon. And you saw that pattern, and you recognized it, and you said, you know what? I don't care what this is. It's not worth it. Like, it's not worth it at the end of the day. If this is what I have to go through, just waiting to see if it comes, like, no, it's not worth it. The Tower in the recent past, we have the Six of Pentacles. Some sort of give and take here, some sort of help, support, offer, reciprocity. You could have had a realization. Or yeah, I don't know if someone did something or said something to you that made you look at things in a different light. Give me one more on the Six of Pentacles. The Sun, yeah, clarity. This could also be a situation, Pisces, where you're starting to see results. You're starting to see some level of reciprocation. But with the Queen of Wands and the Moon, you're like, I'm not sure I still want it. I don't know what it is. It's still moving slow. It's still not what I want it to be. Yeah, I can see there's something there, but I don't know if I want it anymore. If this is how it's gonna, if this is the speed it's gonna go at, you know, yeah, 5 years down the line, maybe I'll have it. I don't think I'm ready to wait that long. It's not worth it, you know. The Moon on the mind. Yeah, see, Seven of Wands. You're like, So Pisces, I think there's going to be some sort of offer or some sort of conversation happening today. And it's a case of, you know what, if you had said this to me a couple of months back or last year, I don't know how long you've been waiting for this, it would have been a hell yeah. But now it's like, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. And that's okay, Pisces. You can take your time and think about it, or you can say no. Let's see. Knight of Cups, the Star, and the High Priestess. The Three of Cups, the Strength, and the Ace of Cups. Yeah. I swear to God, all the cards in this deck that have certain body parts exposed, they're all out in this reading. I'm like, what are the odds of that happening? But we'll cover them. We'll move on. Hopefully YouTube will be happy. All right. Three of Cups. Some sort of, it's a feeling of reunion because this is something you've been waiting for and longing for quite some time. The Strength, they're not very graphic, so hopefully we're going to get away with it, is something that has been held back. Someone has been holding back. And now they're not. Now with the Ace of Cups, it's just going to start pouring out. Look at all these cups. It's just going to start pouring out. This could have also been an epiphany. At the time, you started pulling away from this because you said, you know what, if it were to happen, it would have happened by now. I'm just going to let it go. At the same time, someone else could have had this epiphany of, oh my God, there's something here with Pisces, right? Or I want the same things as Pisces, or I want, you know what I mean, that reciprocity. And what else for Pisces? What is Pisces going to do with this? Page of Swords, Temperance again, and the Queen of Swords. I think you're going to say, I'll think about it. You're not, yeah. That's the feeling and the attitude that I'm getting. It's like the Four of Cups that came out in your pre-shuffle the first time I tried to record. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, okay, let me think about it. I don't know, right? Temperance, give me some time. Queen of Swords, I'm kind of annoyed with it at this point, but I'll try to be fair. I'll try to see if I can be unbiased and consider what you're saying, right? Pisces, this is something that is very close to being a missed opportunity. And if it is a missed opportunity, I feel like you're in a place where it's like, you know what? It is what it is. If it's a missed opportunity, it's a missed opportunity. I'll have other opportunities. Because the emotional roller coaster that you've been on for the past few weeks, months, maybe even longer for some, has depleted you and has almost wiped out your interest for this thing altogether. It was a divine timing issue with Temperance. It was right person, wrong time. Right situation, wrong time. And I feel like you have used up your reserves of patience. I feel like it was a lesson in patience for you, Pisces, I'll say that. And you got it. You know, I feel like this is some sort of a record for you in terms of how patient you've been and how you were able to trust your intuition with the High Priestess enough to be patient and to just be open and to be willing and to be open to receive, right? It is some kind of record, Pisces, isn't it? I'm getting close to a year. How about you? You know what I mean? I feel like you'll say, I'll think about it. I don't know. Under the Queen of Wands, we have Justice. Yeah. You made a decision to say, you know what, I'm better than this. Like, if you don't see me, and if you don't see my worth, and if you don't see what I have to offer, that's okay. That's great. I know what I have to offer, so I'm just going to take it somewhere else. The Emperor. Yeah, someone really, like, they ticked you off with the Emperor. Look at his face. He is not impressed. And that's you right now. Oh, the Emperor with the Empress. They keep coming out together. I do feel like it's a significant person or opportunity, whatever this is for you. And the Hierophant? It is, okay. Ace of Swords, yes. 8 of Wands, yes. 10 of Wands, and the Hangman. Judgment, 2 of Wands. I do feel like it's a significant partnership opportunity, whether it's personal, professional, or otherwise. I do see that. There's no denying it. With the Emperor, the Empress, the Hierophant, Justice, okay. However, just because there's a spiritual component to a relationship doesn't mean we have to be in it. We still have free will choice. You know what I mean? Just because someone is a soulmate type person doesn't mean we're obligated to have them in our lives. We can just pass. Someone else will come along. Do you know what I mean? It's that kind of feeling. It's that kind of feeling where it's, you know what? I thought there was something important here with the High Priestess. I felt it in my bones, and I got signs, symbols, synchronicities, messages, dreams. I got everything, okay? Telling me very clearly that this is something for you here, Pisces. This is good. This is something that is perfect for you. And so I trusted it, and I waited, and I did what I could, and I followed the guidance as best as I could to help this come in, to help this manifest, to help this come together. A lot of it was waiting on your part, Pisces, and learning patience. A lot of it was that. But you've come to a point where you said, and it could just be, because that's how it goes with soulmate relationships or spiritual relationships in general, where there's lessons. When we get the lesson, it's almost like that person or that situation kind of dissipates, goes away. We're not interested in it anymore, kind of falls apart, falls away. Because the point was for us to get the lesson. It's not necessarily about the person or the thing, right? So for some of you Pisces, you're at that point where you're saying, you know what? I learned some things about myself in this journey and process. I've experienced emotions I haven't experienced before, some good, some not so great. I have learned how patient I can be. I have learned how to trust my intuition. And I have learned that sometimes things just don't work out, and that's okay. And that is the opposite of attachment. You've learned acceptance. And that's a big lesson, Pisces. Big. It's huge. So now you're at a crossroads where you can choose to entertain this thing, this person that is finally making its way to you. Don't get me wrong, it's still in beginner stages. Okay? So it will take more time to develop. It's coming. Something's coming. A conversation, an offer, someone asking you out on a date with the 3 of Cups, someone asking you to set up a meeting of sorts to discuss terms, offers, expectations, what's on the table, what your goals are, okay? There will be something along those lines. And you have a decision to make of, do you pursue this? Do you give this more of your time and your energy? Or do you allow it to be something that almost was, but you want something else now, you know? It's up to you to decide what you want to do with this. Because with the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords, this is I'm over it energy, and you're not angry about it, and you're not upset about it. It is what it is. That's where you are in life, Pisces. You know what? Whatever. It is what it is. It almost was, and yet it wasn't. And maybe that's okay. Maybe it was about, that's the realization, right, for you. Maybe it was about me learning all these things about myself and developing myself at this level, that now I can go out there and find something else that's just right for me and perfect and is there when I'm there. I'm in the right place at the right time, and things can just start, right? Or you could allow this to unfold and see where it goes. I don't know what you're going to do. You know what you're going to do. Yeah, we have mending. 52. Someone is now trying to make up for lost time. Knight of Swords, Three of Pentacles. This is something you've been dreaming about, contemplating, praying about. You've been seeing this everywhere, okay? Signs, messages in music, watching the television. It's been stalking you. This energy's been stalking you, Pisces. To the point where you're like, you know what? It's annoying at this point to think about this. It's annoying. Because you've done nothing but thinking about this. These cards, I think, are from yesterday. But it's interesting they came out again. So we have deep knowing. Not for you. Again, that message of you've started to look at things in terms of, well, maybe it's not for me. I thought it was, but maybe it's not. Because it's been eating away your sense of peace. It's been taking away your peace. You're not sleeping. You haven't been sleeping properly. You haven't been resting properly. Because if you're sleeping, you're dreaming about this. You know, it's like, you're like, duh, Jesus, I'm done. I can't. Come to the edge. This has pushed you to your limit. Okay? Anything else for Pisces? See, thinker. You've been stuck, waiting, thinking, contemplating. Almost like, if I don't want to think about it, I'll have a dream about it. I still can't escape. It feels like I can't escape this. Between worlds. Never-ending story. Yep, same thing. Over and over. TikTok. A lot of time has passed. You waiting on this. And you did everything you could, flexible, to make it happen, to help it along. And now you're like asking questions. You know what? Why am I doing this? Like, what for? What am I getting out of it? Am I getting anything for my effort? You know what? What if I ask myself, what if it's not for me? What if it was about the lesson, not the thing or the person? What about that? Well then, I'm good. I'm ahead of the game if it's about the lesson, because I got the lesson. I did the work. You know? So then I'm good. You're overcoming that feeling of the Five of Pentacles, if you put it that way. If you change your perspective on things, you're like, oh, then I'm good. Then I'm done with this then. I've learned what I needed to, so I can release it and move on. Versus if we make it about the person or the thing, it's still not what it is, what it should be. It's still not what we thought it would be. And even though it has potential, this is another lesson for Pisces, even though it has something has potential, and we see the potential, that doesn't mean that that person or that thing will ever reach the potential that we see is there in this lifetime. That's a big lesson. I had to learn that lesson myself. Just because I see potential in someone, like I see potential in someone to be my best friend for life, to be the best person in my life, you know, that doesn't mean that they will ever get there in this lifetime. And we keep treating people based on the potential we see in them versus who they really are in the present moment. Someone could be an amazing person, but in the present moment, they're a crappy person because they need to still go through different experiences that would eventually take them into becoming an amazing person. And so we're treating a crappy person as an amazing person because we see that potential. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense, Pisces? Same thing with this situation, you know? Could it be the best thing in your life? Absolutely. Will it be ever in this lifetime? Well, there's no guarantee. There is no guarantee. Do you want to spend the rest of your life trying to figure out if it could be what you think it could be? That's your decision. That's where you are, you know? Any further advice for Pisces? Let me try to get you. So let me use a different deck because it's a tricky one, Pisces. Let's be honest, it's a tricky one. Any advice for Pisces? We have the Queen of Pentacles now with the Lovers. Yes, big decision. Think about things in the long run. Make decisions from a practical, realistic standpoint, not from emotion. Because right now, emotion is not it's not your friend, either good or bad, right? Because currently you're kind of annoyed. That's the emotion, right? So center yourself, ground yourself, Think big picture and make your decision. That's one piece of advice. Any other advice on how to deal with this? Any other advice for Pisces on how to make the best decision for their highest good? The Hangman. Take some time, Pisces. Take some time, if nothing else, to settle your energy, to settle your emotions. Because right now, the moon with the Seven of Wands on the mind, your emotions are clouding your judgment. I mean, we get why, but I'm just saying. Yeah, until you come to the King of Swords place, Three of Wands, Two of Wands, Three of Wands, and then your choice, your decision will be clear. Okay, so ask for time, the World again. Ask for time to think about it. Okay, if they're giving you a deadline or something, ask for time to think about it. And then you should be in a calm, settled, unbiased place. Get into that Queen of Pentacles mode, not the Queen of Wands all fired up and ready to go, not the Queen of Swords annoyed and get out my face because you took it too far. You've noticed we didn't see the Queen of Cups because you got the moon in there. That's deeper than the Queen of Cups. This has gone deep, Pisces, right? It got to your core. It made you look at some things. It made you develop some new skills, develop new levels of patience, new levels of faith, understanding, how to work with your intuition. You know what I mean? So get to that place of being calm, settled, grounded, realistic. Okay? Do your pros and cons. Think big picture. And your decision will be clear. That's all I can say. All right? But expect some sort of outpour, some sort of open, honest, vulnerable conversation or an offer or an invitation. And you get that feeling of, if this had come in a few months ago, I'd have been the happiest bunny in the place. But that's the rub, right? There's a but now. So I really hope that helps you, okay, Pisces? Comment below and let me know what that is for you and how you feel about it, like where you're at with it, and if the reading helps you at all. Now we're going to move on and do your yes or no question. So you can pause the video and think of your question, phrase it in a way where you need a yes or no answer, and then choose a number between 1 and 3. I recommend only choosing 1 since we're being so specific, but if you feel guided to pick multiple numbers, you go with that. So let's see, is it a yes or a no for Pisces? What they need to know. Answer their questions. Is it a yes or a no for Pisces? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so let's see what we have. Number 1, your answer is yes. And I get this like overflowing of abundance with this energy. Okay, a Taurus sign could be significant. Taurus sign, Earth sign. Taurus in particular, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, could be significant for some of you, but there is something you've asked for will be given, granted, awarded to you. This could also be a gift of some sort, okay? But your answer is yes. If the additional messages don't make sense necessarily to your situation, take the answer. The answer is yes. Number 2, your answer is yes. The news you are hoping for is coming. The offer, the opportunity, the confirmation. Verdict, okay, for some of you. Clarity for others of you. Confirmation, big confirmation. Official news, official communication. Whatever this is for you, your answer is yes. And number 3, your answer is yes. We have yeses on the board. Okay, and with the Fool, this is a should I go for this? Yes, you should. I hear, is this worth it? Yes, it is worth you taking a chance on it. Just go for it with the Fool. Don't overthink, just go for it. Take a chance, see what happens. That's the message that I'm getting, okay? So Pisces, this is what I have for you today. Interesting reading. And I'm right there with you, Pisces. I am right there with you. I'll let you know if whatever transpires for me and how I think about it and what my decision would be. I can share that with you if and when this comes about, if that's going to help you, but take your own guidance. Listen, we got some advice on how to handle it. Try to apply that and you'll have your answer, okay? I really hope this helps you, Pisces, and stay tuned for your weekly, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye for now.